Hey guys, and welcome back to the online learning space. Today what we're going to be looking at doing is how to create a piece for a game or a chess piece or something like that using a few simple tools. So the first thing we want to do is open up a new Autodesk 123 design document. We're going to go to the top view and we're going to give us a bit of space to work. Now there's a few ways to do this, and I'll show you the different outcomes of those ways. The first thing I want you guys to do is to go and grab the spline tool, and I want you to pick a point at the corner of your work area. So if you click a point and drag your mouse and then click another point, you can see that by using the spline tool it's going to start to create a curve. So what I want you guys to do is I want you to have a few curves, and then when you're finished, just click away. We are then going to grab the polyline tool and we're going to click on our sketch, and we're going to draw our sketch till we get a shape like that. We want a flat base, so again we're just going to grab the polyline tool, and I'm just going to click in here and I'm just going to draw a line out. So now what we have to do is we just have to trim this area, and that will give us a flat base. So if we go to trim, we can click on our sketch, and then we can click the areas that we don't want. So now once you have a nice shape that will sit flat, we then are going to use the revolve tool, which is found here in construct. So now you need two different things for this revolve tool to work. You need the profile, which is this, and you need the axis on which it will revolve around. So we want it to revolve around this line. So now how much are we going to revolve this? We're going to do it all the way, so 360 degrees. So once you've done that, you now have created either a small piece for a game or even like a chess piece, a strange looking one. But it's as simple as that. Now I'll show you some other different ways to do the same kind of thing. So instead of having curved lines using spline, you can do the same using polyline, and you can have sharper rotations. Now again, it's the same process. When we get to the bottom over here, we just have to make sure that we have a flat base. Alright, and then what we have to do is we have to trim the areas that we don't need, and then we go back into construct, click the profile, click the axis, and now we have created something which is a little bit different. If you want to put a chamfer at the bottom, maybe a chamfer of 5 or so, now we've got a nice chamfer on the bottom of our pieces. So you can create really nice designs really quickly and really simply. So the last thing we're going to have a look at is how to import an SVG. Okay, I have a Batman SVG here, and how are we going to turn this into a game piece or something like that. So the first thing that I need to do is I need to trim away the areas that I don't want. Okay, so we're just left with that. So now once I have my SVG imported, I then need to go and grab the polyline tool, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a line that will go down to the bottom and also have a flat base. So I'm just going to click on the sketch. I'm going to pick that point to start it off, I'm going to go to about there, and then I'm also going to go out to the side. So now I can, trim away, all these bits and pieces that we don't need. So if we click trim, click on our sketch, I can trim that, that, and that. So now we're left with a nice profile that when we revolve it, it might actually look pretty cool because we've got all this intricate stuff happening here. So if we go to construct, revolve, click on the axis, and type 360, and now you can see you've got a really intricate design made from a Batman SVG logo. So other things you could do is you could maybe put some text, over here if you really wanted to. Anyways guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.